Hello milk tea lovers, welcome. Today is another exciting day because I am going to share with you one of my favorite fruit tea of all times. But it is not only fruit tea, it is going to be milk tea. A lot of you probably love mango milk tea, but forgive me for saying this, but I cannot take it when it is made of synthetic powder. So today what I am going to share with you is how to make mango milk tea. Not only that, I'm going to show you how to make it bottled in 500 ml bottles. So I also have the costing here, which I'm going to share with you at the end of this video tutorial. So stay tuned until the end and find out how much will it cost to make 500 ml of fresh mangoes milk tea, as well as how much should you be pricing it. So let's get started by making our milk tea. For this, we are going to use only very few ingredients. I am going to use tea, of course. This time I'm going to use black tea, and I'm going to use my own blend of black tea. This is perfect for fruit tea and also milk tea, especially flavored milk tea, because here I use a blend of red tea, Earl Grey tea, Assam, Ceylon, you name it. This is a perfect blend as far as I'm concerned, but you can use any blend of black tea that you have. So black tea, and then we are going to use non-dairy creamer because this is a classic milk tea. I am going to use non-dairy creamer. Once again, you can use any brand that you have available. Here I am using a local brand which is Dreamy. 1 kilogram is about 65 baht. And we are going to use sugar. Sugar, white sugar is fine, or you can use brown sugar. That's also fine. And of course, because this is a mango milk tea, I will use some mangoes. But we are going to make our own mango syrup or mango puree, fresh from fresh mangoes. And then our bottles, 500 ml. And to strain the tea, I am using here a regular tea stock strainer. This is a traditional tea stock that you can only find in Thailand. So let's get started. Let's start by making our milk tea. For the milk tea, I'm going to make a large batch, and for this, I'm going to use 5 liters of clean water. Bring the water to boil. Once the water starts boiling, add your tea, 150 grams of black tea. Stir to make sure that the tea will be all over. Turn off the heat and let it steep for about 10 to 15 minutes. Whilst we are waiting for our tea to steep, let us make our mango puree or mango syrup. For the mango syrup, I am using a proportion of 1 kilogram of fresh mangoes to 500 grams of sugar. So cut up your mangoes. If you do not have a blender, that is fine. Cut it into small cubes. If you have a blender, it will be much faster, but here I am simulating a process for those that do not have a blender and would like to start this business from home. Cut them up into cubes, put them in a jug. Add your sugar into the jug. Stir to make sure that the sugar is mixed with the mangoes, and put it aside for later. Note that I am not including the sugar with my milk tea. Once the tea has steeped for about 10 to 15 minutes, strain. Add 625 grams of your non-dairy creamer. I mean 625, no more, no less. The recipe that I think is perfect for this batch brewing. Stir to make sure that the creamer is fully dissolved. Let it cool down, and we are going to make our bottled drinks later. So welcome back. I am now away from my kitchen. I have my brewed milk tea here. This is only tea and non-dairy creamer in here, and I have my mango syrup or mango puree. This is sugar and mango. So I didn't put any sugar in my milk tea at all. So because the bottles are 500 ml, I am using here a larger measuring cup. because this is a very concentrated milk tea, this is not all of it. It's altogether about 5 liters plus the additional 625 grams of creamer. So the total yield for your milk tea should be about 5.5 liters. So it is a very concentrated mixture. So what we're going to do here is, for each of the bottle, the recipe that I would suggest is to put about 75 grams of your mango puree. If I'm going to put it here just to let you see, this whole thing is full of my shot glass, which makes it about 75 to 80 grams or milliliter of my mango puree. So one of that, so 450 ml of my milk tea in here. That's a lot more than what you put in a normal cup. In comparison, I am going to show you a 16-ounce cup. So what I'm going to put here will be just about 2 ounces or 60 milliliter of my mango puree. So not to the top, because it's going to be filled with ice. So I'm going to put here 60 milliliter of my mango puree, fill it to the top with ice, and we only need to put about 150 ml of our milk tea. So let's do that. That is 150 ml, and we fill our cup. So this is what I'm saying by, in a cup you only put less. Here you put a lot of your concentrated milk tea, so you can command a higher price when you sell it in bottles. Ideally, I actually prefer about 300 ml, but many of you have been asking me for 500 ml bottles, so I got myself some 500 ml bottles. So here is my 16-ounce cup for mango, and you can see how beautiful that looks. You can see the layers there. So this is pure mango, real mangoes, and you can sell this, I would say, for about 80 baht. Well, you can sell more, because nowadays they do sell them quite high. But depending on your cost and depending on your location, your pricing might be different. To bottle our drink, this is my recommendation. Get your bottle, 500 ml bottle. Place your 1 scoop or about 75 ml of the mango puree at the bottom. This way we are going to create 2 layers, the mango at the bottom and then your milk tea on top. So pour the milk tea, the concentrated milk tea over. So this is about 400 ml of concentrated tea. Okay, so now I have 5 bottles here and I've run out of my tea, so I'm going to show you only 5 bottles, but I've already done this. It came up to about 15 bottles. For the moment of truth, time to give them a try. First, my cup, easy enough. The taste of fresh mango with that strong tea, perfect combination. This is one of a kind, very, very special, nothing synthetic about it at all. Now for the bottled milk tea, this is after you give it a shake. Don't forget that you must sell this chilled. I'm going to give this a try and see whether the sweetness is good enough or whether we have to adjust it to put less sugar or less mango syrup. Very concentrated. I would say this is really, really good, especially when it is chilled. Do not serve this if it is not cold, because these are ready to drink. So when your customers buy it, all they have to do is to even drink them from bottles. You don't need a straw for this. So there you have it. I am going to talk about the costing next. Okay, so here is my chilled mango milk tea in bottle of 500 ml. Let's look at the costing. I'm going to give two different types of costing here. One in Thai baht for Thailand and the other one is for Philippines. For other countries, you may use the same calculation. If you were in Thailand, the cost of the milk tea alone, that means the tea and the creamer, is about, well, let's see, it's about 89 baht. For the mango puree, because it is the season, it only costs about 50 baht per kilo, and the sugar, there's a total of 63 baht per kilogram. And so the total cost of the milk tea, the whole 5-liter batch, is about 152 baht, and we can make about 15 bottles of 500 ml, making the cost of this whole thing, just for the juice alone, 10 baht, not including the cost of the bottle. You can charge extra if you're selling in bottles. And not to forget that you also have to keep them chilled. So that's also part of your cost. The cost of the juice in Thailand is about 10 baht, and the bottle should cost about, say, 4 baht, so the total is about 14 baht. Your selling price should be as much as, say, 60 baht for this bottle. That's about 4 times the cost of your milk tea, mango milk tea. This is fresh mango. You can command a higher price. Let's look at the selling price and the costing in Philippine pesos. In Philippine pesos, milk tea alone would cost about 165 pesos. The mango, assuming that it's about 80 to 90 pesos per kilogram during the season. The total cost of the 15 bottles would be about 273 pesos. And the cost of the juice alone is about 18 pesos. Now, the bottles could cost about 10 pesos, so totally it will be about 28 pesos. So 28 pesos, how much should you be selling it? I would say you could sell up to 80 pesos per bottle. Once again, this is fresh mango milk tea in bottles of 500 ml. So there you go. You can earn a lot of money by selling these drinks. When your customers have this drink, it will be so different from those synthetic milk tea that you use powder or even flavored syrup. Give these recipes a try at home and let me know how they go for you. Good luck to all, and I wish you all the best in your business, home-based or otherwise. Check the description box below for details on how to order. In the meantime, thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.